Okay, so kind of got off on almost a tangent on a few times on the last video here. So, not getting into reading anything out of the book for homesteading on this video.
You should go, Doug. I mean, you've got this
chat video, rant video, whatever you want to call it. I missed a call from that.
What?
My phone's being stupid. Anyway, so
an hour ago.
I just happened to think about something for Michigan, and I've been kind of back and forth on this whole thing, and friend of ours wanting to go up and get into like a rent to own thing, and Aaron really doesn't want to do that with a house, but I come up with an idea. And if she'll hear me out, hopefully she'll agree, because I really want to help her out. And I wouldn't mind going to Michigan sooner if I know that's what we're doing. I have a clear, perception of what we're doing, what's going on. I will get into my skin. It's just, I start sweating down here. I think I need to do a complete detox. My skin gets a weird, nasty feeling to it after I start sweating. I think I need to do like a detox of like toxic heavy metals and crap in my skin. Everyone has it, and it's because of all the crap they're doing. I'm not going to get into that in this video. Anyway, where we were first thinking of, we'll live in the camper trailer, that kind of thing. Yes, we would still have to stay in the camper trailer. Yes, I still have to build up my credit. However, and I'm gonna run this by Andrew, because this will solve our issue on the property part. It'll be up in Michigan, but we'll utilize and use what we have. Okay, I will talk to Aaron and tell him, look, this is what we're thinking. We'd still have to stay in the camper trailer, because you couldn't pay me enough to sleep in that house. I won't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Anyway, and I'll still have to get another camper trailer. Whether I want to talk to Tim and ask him about that and get his help on that or not, some days, or just go through Camping World. Camping World would probably be a better idea, because at least that way I would be in charge of what we want, what we need, that kind of thing. And I could, give my other one to Andrew or whatever. Because he would have to have a place to stay until we got everything set. Honestly. What I'm thinking is, there's a place in Michigan called Amish built. Is it? I looked it up.
Jamie Nielsen's made him into pediatrics. Can you find his x-rays and the send up? It's down to you. You guys want to get something to eat out of how much like? Yeah, sure.
Portable.
This is the off-duty gas station 134 where Chef and Raoul works.
Dead.
Hours out. They don't have to do it.
Cabin.
You guys still waiting, huh? Yeah.
In Michigan.
I don't know. Listen, we're gonna go.
I actually have it on the computer, but I gotta figure it out.
Hey, Dr. Lewis, did your sister?
Oh, come on.
She's been here for hours. She said she'd be able to here. Oh my God. What?
It's not bringing this up. Amish, here we go. Amish Outdoor Buildings of Michigan. Monroe County. Mid-Michigan. There's a Mid-Michigan. Okay. I would honestly probably go with the Amish built because you can't lose with an Amish built anything because the Amish are amazing at their building
Did
skills.
she take her word?
Anyway, it's like it's the same thing as the portable sheds and cabins and stuff that we've realized were down here and everything. But they're Amish made. Sorry guys, my hair is bugging me. But I was thinking, I do believe you can have, the way it's set is you can put one per acre. And if we purchase, my thought is to help Aaron get the property in his name, the whole property. And then start paying him money down on the 3 acres. And then put one cabin shed per acre. So we could put 3 out there. Probably one over off on the side. If you guys remember correctly in the older videos, when I was going out past that maple tree in the area where I said I was gonna build the shed for the dairy cow out there, out past that area is the whole like spot where we used to have our huge garden when I was growing up. I do believe we could put one out there and then one in like where that area corners and then another one like over here.
Unresolved depression symptoms were in my way.
If I'm correct, that's how the acres would be split up. It would be like one over here.
Adding Bridgewater to an
and it wouldn't have to be near the road or anything. It could be kind of like up off in the corner. The other one could go in the back corner, and then the other one kind of like off over here in the middle part or whatever.
Risk of death or stroke.
Or over, I don't know.
Suicidal.
As long as it's like one per acre, it should be fine.
Adults report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion. Life-threatening. Or
I'll have to figure that one out.
High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and
or we could see if it would be cheaper to get the 3 of them and literally have them put together.
I just gave it a lift. Ask about
like built together.
You say. In the waiver,
or 2 of them or whatever. I mean, Andrew kind of wants his own space, and I know Leanne wants her own space. So it would probably be better to do like 1 per acre. And in all honesty, I think I would probably take the one in the back corner or up over here. Probably take the one in the back. But the one over on this side might be better for building the garden beds and that kind of thing. And then, like, we could all pull together with Andrew and me and Scott and Chloe and Mandy and Aaron and even Christian if he decided to help out the way we were talking beforehand and, rebuild the outbuildings, the chicken coop and the barns, that kind of thing, and just redo all of that. And then we can have our dairy goats, maybe a dairy cow, a couple of horses, get a horse and buggy. There's Amish around there. That way, when the power grids go down, we would have our transportation. We'd have our area to build our raised garden beds. I'd have a vehicle. I could go and pick up pallets wherever, scrap wood, whatever, so we could build our garden beds. I could buy a few. We could pool together and just grow, all the food that we would eat.
Talk about what you want, and everybody else.
We could build like an outdoor kitchen area.
Where were you?
And we wouldn't have to worry about the property. The property's paid off.
Someplace else. That's where you were.
As far as the bank is concerned. And I could just go through and pay Aaron
What happened?
for those 3 acres. So I'm going to run it by everybody and see what everyone thinks. Because that would solve the problem of all of this. Andrew still might balk at not being able to move into something concrete right away.
Find a job where see people.
I'm going to price this and see how much it's going to cost. See if I can get a catalog or whatever.
Messy details.
And I might even I might even call them and talk to them. I forgot to call H&R. It's Wednesday.
Dad,
I was a day off and I screwed up. Oh well.
on you.
I don't even know what to do. I don't even know if we're going to get the income tax money. So, we might
Responsible.
be able to set it up that way and leave early, leave sooner. You know, and I'll talk to Elaine and just tell her what we're thinking. And that way, I think she would also be more inclined to be like, okay. I mean, except for the house, we're not going to be able to talk to her into selling the house. He's just not going to do it. Unless it freaking, and I don't even want to think that way because, I don't want to see him without a place. I don't want to see him lose anymore. None of us need to lose anymore, And I'm really proud of Aaron for wanting to do this by himself. And I want to let him do that. But, we have to do what we need to do as well. And I think this is a way that we could accomplish it. Because otherwise, we have this whole thing of if Leanne decides to go up there, then I don't feel right sending her up there alone. Just because she doesn't know Aaron, and I would rather be there. But I think this is an option definitely worth exploring, and I really think it would be worth it. We wouldn't need a basement. Aaron and I could pool together, get the basement fixed in the house. And then there's our root cellar. And we've already got canned goods down there. It would be, right now it's hard to store like potatoes and that kind of thing down there. You don't really want to do that. Because that basement is very wet. Not a good place for that. But, stuff like that. We can figure that out. So, I think this is a solution. It's a good one. No, it's not property up north. Ultimately, I think as far as up north goes, I might look into down the road. Because, I'm still working on kicking in the art gallery. It's open, I've got to get the word out there to people to let people know, hey, Faith First Art Gallery is open. It's open for business. I have paintings for sale. I think I might go ahead and get some frames. I need to get frames for this one. I think it's the only one like that I was gonna sell. I definitely need a frame for this. I don't really want to sell this one. Because that was one of my first sketches that I did. I also have another sketch that I did of that one. Like, years ago. I've got to do some touch-ups on that homesteading painting. The homestead painting book. That one's mine. I'm keeping that one anyway. That's the only one. And then the other ones that are for sale are the stretched canvases. So, Cinnamon, get off the table. I'm sorry. In that way, going up there, I could leave Andrew with being like, okay, look, we're gonna go do this. I'm gonna go get this in motion. Get things Sorry, my throat is like all dry right now. I'm having problems with my sinuses too. Get things set. Work with Aaron on getting papers signed to get the property in his name. I'll work on getting a vehicle. I'll get it on the road. We'll come back down here as soon as we can. I will still make sure, that we're paying the rent. I'll get a job up there. I'll make sure I have my online job. I will work with LiveOps. I've got to pay the $25 still. I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got to pay the $25 still for the background check. That's the only thing you have to pay for. Because they have their background checks through a third party, and that's why it has to be paid for. Because LiveOps, as I've said before in my other videos, hires independent contractors. And the only reason I couldn't follow through with the job with them before is because it had nothing to do with LiveOps. I didn't have the right computer. My laptop that I initially got from Rent-A-Center, for that reason, doesn't have an Ethernet port, of course. And with LiveOps, you got to be hardwired to the internet.
Yeah, your price. It's amazing.
It's the only problem. So, I have the cords now. I have the cords that I can connect to my monitors because I can use my laptop and the desktop. I have the Ethernet cord. Now, that cord to connect the monitors is just an HDMI cord. I have that. And the laptop has the HDMI port. And I have the Ethernet cord now, so... But I think this way, we would actually be able to leave as soon as Leanne wants to leave. And I'll just talk to Elaine and be like, look, maybe we can arrange to, go up north or something. Save a little gas, a little time. Let's vacation up north together. I know she was going to get an Airbnb down here. Or we could arrange to come down here with her and then go back up there when she goes back up.
You're doing healthy.
And working for LiveOps, I could take that time off.
It's gone.
So, anyway.
So, guys.
I have to make sure that I've got that job set. So I think now that I've figured this out, we have something concrete. I think this is the foundation instead of the whole up north thing. I would still love to do that. I still want to buy a property and house up north. But I think what we can do, if we have to disappear because of stuff that's going on, we could pack up from Leslie and head up to our up north property and just wipe the slate. Poof, that's where we are. No one, there's very few select people that'll know it.
To be honest.
So, I think this is a good foundational solution. Andrew's probably going to balk a little bit because of the whole shed cabin thing, but it's not down here. We won't cook in the summertime. We won't have to deal with the tornado threat every time a thunderstorm goes through. Yes, Michigan is starting to get more tomatoes. Michigan's getting tomato storms. Yes, Michigan is starting to get more storms with the threat of tornadoes. But not going to change the fact that Leslie is still in a valley, you guys. I never dealt with a tornado when I was growing up. I only remember my mom getting stuff together for us to go in the basement once. My entire childhood. One time. And we never had to go down there. So, Leslie's in the valley. Tornadoes have touched down in the outskirts. We've gotten, really crazy winds. So, that's what happened to my greenhouse in that one video. The one video I showed you guys.
I don't blame you for hanging.
That's my fault for getting, a stupid little greenhouse, and I would build a greenhouse, or I start selling paintings, which I know I will down the road. I start selling paintings. Me and Andrew can pool together and get a really cool greenhouse, like out of the catalog or something.
I cleaned once.
On that whole winter thing. And, we can set the shed cabins up to, at least in ours, I will go with a wood stove. Period. We'll have a vehicle. I can go cut wood. I don't care how far I have to go to do it. You know what I mean? We'll go cut wood somewhere. Throw it all in the back and bring it home. So
It's too damn bad because you abandoned your child.
Anyway,
It's the best thing that ever happened to her.
It's funny because I just came up with this idea shortly before I did this video. Anyway. I think this kind of covers the whole rant thing that I was going into because I didn't know what to do. And I've been praying about it, and I really believe this might be that solution that God's just like, okay, this would be a help to everyone. It'll make sure Andrew's in the loop still. He won't feel abandoned, which he's not one that really goes on much emotion, but he's still human. And I didn't want to just up and leave and make it to where he was just like, oh, wait, they left me here with, I don't want to do that.
Something different.
We leave to go up there. I want it to be on a thing of, okay, this is what we're going to do. We'll be back. Like I said, maybe we can arrange it with Elaine to where we can either go up north on a vacation together or
that sounds
come down here, stay in the Airbnb, and just do a bunch of stuff, It would be cool to go up north, though. I've never been up north in the fall. My mom and dad used to go on a fall color tour almost every year.
Crash Talk used to like. Or you could ask
have a lot of pictures. In this way, we can go through our stuff. We can deal with our stuff, get our stuff out of the house, clear all of that. I'll clear our mess out of the house. So Aaron only has to deal with his stuff in the house after that. Because that is going to be his. And if he needs help financially with a house, with the fact that I have the art gallery, and once I start selling paintings, I will more than happily give him the money he needs to completely redo that house. That's what he wants. That's what he's going to get. In a lot of ways, I kind of feel like this is how I can make up to him for not being what I should have been.
What about a plan that covers doctors?
Maybe that sounds. I don't know.
Emergency care?
This is something he's always wanted. So if I can help, especially I start selling bigger paintings, the higher priced paintings, I can give him money and like, okay, look, get the house fixed. I can give him money to set him up. And then give him some more. Start getting the house fixed.
Temp agency makes us swear them.
Start working on that. Build your dream.
Hours and half.
While we're off over here, working on ours. And at the same time, I'll have the online job.
Oh, Ginny was made it.
And yes, when we leave, we'll still have the bills here. But doing it this way, I can start looking for jobs up there now. Well, I mean, if I have live ops and I've got, that coming in.
It's like, yes. And the other workers, we all know problem.
I mean, Scott could start looking for jobs up there now. Dollar General is hiring in Leslie. If Kate's still the manager.
Security's right down the hall.
I don't think he'd have a problem getting back in there because there is an opening right now.
Yeah, but
there's, Chloe, I'm sure she could easily get into Subway either in Mason or Leslie. whole Leanne would definitely let us use her van. You know, I mean, I would put gas in it, the whole 9 yards. And I would help her pay for, you know. But I think this is the solid foundation. And I think this is the answer. Because I feel really peaceful about this. Sorry, guys. I sounded really screwed up because there's a humidity and crap down here. So that's not going to change in Michigan. I had all kinds of problems with my sinuses in Michigan. But yeah, I think this is probably the best solution. I feel very peaceful about it. Very, you know, I really feel like this will work. Now I need to talk to these people about, you know, the shed cabins, that kind of thing. I need to see if I can get a hold of the Chime card, like Aaron was talking about.
Nevertheless, guys like us, like right. Guys like us.
But I really think this is the solution. I really do. Excuse me, guys.
I'll get him.
All right, sorry, you guys. Anyway. But yeah, I really think this is the solution. I really do. So
Sure, let's take Mr. Phelps back.
I will talk to Leanne about it tomorrow. Hopefully she'll come over without Jesse. And I will talk to Aaron. I will talk to Chloe. I will talk to Scott. I will talk to Andrew. Andrew might still balk a little bit about it, but it's going to give us the one concrete thing that we don't have right now. And that's a property to move on to. We go up there early, I can start taking care of getting things ready for us all to live there on the property. I'll make sure the bills get paid here. Andrew won't have to worry about it. All he'll have to do is take care of his animals. We'll clean things up here. I'll take with us what we can take with us. I will specifically make another trip down here in between when we leave and this spring. Why? Because that way I can pick up our furniture. We're not going to take any of this crap. I can pick up stuff that we couldn't take with us. Now, I'm going to have to take the art supplies. So I'm going to have to talk to Leanne and be like, look, that's got to go with her. That's my business. That's our livelihood.
Yeah, right.
That's my art gallery. It's got to go. It has to go with us. We'll figure it out. I'll find a way to take it all because I definitely need that. Obviously, the paintings will go. I can get garbage bags. It's a lot cheaper than totes. I can get garbage bags and put the paintings in the garbage bags.
Working around it. Well, first time we're not just trauma with Fred. That sounds like a nice way to start.
And I know Andrew probably really likes looking at those paintings on them. So the walls are going to be like really bare. I take those down. But
stay back, coat up, blood alcohol 322. Rich Brother.
Freddie had a party. Slash.
That's true.
anyway, I see. I'm still not going to take the lamps or anything like that. We're not going to take the table or the beds or. I mean, it still leaves us having to get things, but we would have had to have done that anyway.
Right.
Because I'm not bringing the bugs with us. I'm just not doing it. And Elaine said she would help out anyway. We'll need another washer. And I'll share that with Aaron.
I'd like to take full history. You can do it in the trial. So, trust, you That's the random friend. Have you ever had any other symptoms? Coughing, difficulty breathing, fatigue, weight loss?
Probably, in all honesty, I will take the washer in the house
Concerned about these attacks. So,
and I will put that in the house and we can just do the laundry there.
one screw up now.
And then Aaron can use it.
Here now.
It'll save him from having a hand laundry.
How long? 45 minutes.
The air conditioner I'll get when I come back down here in between. I mean, maybe I don't know.
Wow, what's it got? What's that?
But I'm still not gonna take. We're not gonna take the couch or any of the chairs or anything like that. And then when Andrew comes up in the spring, we'll bring the rabbits and obviously his dogs, and our cats will come with us. He can bring Tux and Spot. I mean, again, we'll still have to build the privacy fence. We'll still have to put that up. But the privacy fence will go around the 3 acres.
You drive a Honda.
So yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna use pallets for that. But I'll research how to actually do that. But I said research. It's gonna take a lot of it, but it's better than just going into it and not knowing what you're doing. Because that always produces like not so great results. But I know you can do a pretty cool privacy fence with pallets. And they're cheap. And you can get a lot of them. And the vehicle that I get, I'm going to make sure it's a truck. And I also know that I can get a vehicle on the road so much cheaper up there. So, I really do believe this is going to be... I really believe this is the answer. I really do.
You gotta take care of our daily.
And I'll talk to Chloe, see what she says. And I'll talk to Leanne tomorrow.
What else?
It's going to be a squeeze in the vehicle, and I'm going to tell Scott that if Daniel wants to come down or come up, if he can hold out for a few more months, when I come back down here to pick up the stuff that wouldn't fit in Leanne's van, then I'll get the rest of that stuff and he can ride back up with us. Because my truck, I'm going to make sure my truck has a full back seat. So, and obviously somebody will ride down here with me.
John Clark?
In the drug lockup.
So, anyway. So I actually feel really good about that. I really do think. I'm apparently talking too much. I really do believe that it's the solution that I was looking for, and I don't believe that it was just off the top of my head. So, anyway, I'm really think it'll work.
It's just getting more tests.
It's just, running it by everybody and seeing what everyone has to say. And, working out the few little details, talking to Leanne. Let's see if I can call her tonight. But anyway, I don't really... Where my rant was, it's not really there now because I'm feeling pretty good about this one. So, pretty sure I know where that answer came from. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'm going to get this uploaded, and...
Come on, guys. Hey, Jeannie.
Pass the word along. Please pass the word along, guys, on Faith First Art Gallery. I wish the websites were up. See, this is another thing. I can have Aaron help me with the websites. And with the online job, I can actually afford to pay the hosting costs. Because that's going to be a monthly fee, and with 2 websites, I'll have 2 monthly fees. Unless I can find a way to combine them, which I don't know. I mean, it is Faith First Art Gallery. But I really think that deserves to be its own website.
Police. Yeah, his top screen was positive.
And my art
It's
gallery,
required by the law.
our camper trailer, our new one, I think what I'll do
Looked out of his mind.
is I will just turn that into the gallery itself, the studio and the gallery. Once we get into our shed, you know, our cabin, I might actually do that anyway. I mean, I'll have to keep all the stuff in the bedroom for a while we're living in that camper trailer.
Dad.
But
I'm losing you. I'm losing you. Can you hear me?
I think that's a really good idea. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I'll list the Art Pal website, because I do believe you can buy off from it. You can order stuff off from it. You just have to go directly to the website. I can't get it on Facebook right now.
I'm not understanding.
There's something about it. You have to have a business Facebook.
All right, what is?
If we get back up to Michigan, if I can get a hold of my black computer, I might just turn that Facebook into a business Facebook
Yes. Dr. Barrison's good.
and see if I can connect that with ArtPal. Anyway, or I'll just create a whole new one. I have so many Facebook pages. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off from here, and I will get this uploaded. And guys, leave comments. Talk to me. You know, let me know if you're interested in any paintings, anything like that.
Can't be sniped.
I will be more than, if you have a picture, landscape picture, ocean, sunset, sunrise,
Yes.
anything like that. Even with a little cabin on in the winter scene that I showed you, that picture, that painting that I did.
You come to
Sky.
any advantage.
There is no.
I can do lighthouses,
So was a kid.
crashing waves.
I don't know what cancer. I haven't told him yet. I'll do it.
Send me a picture.
Here, you should
If
see.
you want me to do a specific painting for you from a picture, send me the picture. I'll leave my email. Send me the picture. I'm more than happy to work that out. Tell me what size you want that painting, and we'll work out payment details. Just let me know. I am more than happy to do that for you. Anyway, just let me know. I'm going to get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video, be it tonight or tomorrow or whatever. But I will see you guys on the next one, and do your research, you guys. Check your subscriptions. Thank you to the new subscribers. Make sure you always check your subscriptions, hit that notification bell, and click on all. Now we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.